Hello, Soul Tribe. Welcome, welcome to the Daily Shuffle. Welcome back if you are part of the tribe. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. My name is Kelly. If you're new, we're going to tap into today is a Wednesday wisdom. So just some wisdom that we can tap into. Now, I already pre-shuffled these cards. I was planning to take out one of each, and wouldn't you know, Spirit had extra messages. But we're going to go with this. So this is the energy so far that we got. Now we'll get into the tarot. The first card, we're going to do it this way. I'm going to do one card at a time here. The first one is Hardworking Bee, work ethic, community, and drive. You have the power to realize your dreams. And then you have the Fierce Wolf, intelligence, instinct, and protector. Fierce Hunter and Protector, be the guardian and guide of my journey. And then we have the Skunk. And the Skunk card is you're being asked to manifest, its effectiveness, passivity, and prudence, but you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking. So you'll attract into your life exactly what you want. Interesting. Hard work, being fierce. Well, skunks are known for being stinky, but you're being asked to manifest consciously. All right. So let's see what we have here. Well, let's just do one card at a time for each card, shall we? Closed curtain. Even silence can perform. What have you hidden from view? Shared fire. Connection doesn't always speak. Sometimes it burns in the same direction. Well, hold on. This is interesting. Closed curtain and a shared fire. What have you hidden from view? I'm hearing that you're sharing some sort of, this could be with somebody else. For some of you, you are in a connection with someone else, but it could be you just feeling your passion. And you've hidden that from the public or from other people. The tipping point. Everything changes the moment you decide not to wait. What is your passion? Because I'm going to have to move these, sorry, in order to be able to do the tarot. What is your passion? What is it that, not waiting? That's a lot of information. So, Jesus. Okay, let's get into the tarot. I won't spend a lot of time on the bottom of the deck, okay, since we did those. But, and we'll get right into the reading. But I'll just quickly touch on it to get the overall energy of where we're at today for Wednesday Wisdom. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope everyone's doing great. If you haven't checked them out, there's I call it Monday Manifestation, but it's Monday Mindfulness and Tuesday Tempos. It tells you what we could be manifesting and the actions. And this is a little more wisdom to keep us going on our way. What do we have for the collective spirit? Hi. There's the devil. There's the devil. And there's the moon. And there's the five of swords. And then the seven of pentacles. Okay, very quickly. Mm-mm. What are you hiding behind the closed curtain? You have, I just heard, you have some bad habit or something that you don't want other people to know. And with the moon card here and the five of swords, you're working really hard to keep this under wraps so people don't know. You're starting to think, though, now, what can I change in my life to not have to do that anymore? Hold on, let me just look at this very quickly again with the busy bee. Hardworking bee, sorry, hardworking bee. Closed curtain. It's like you're doing something secretly behind closed doors. And the wolf. Oh, I thought that was a fox for some reason. It's a wolf. Fierce. Let's see what we have in the cards, and then we'll visit with those again if we need to. So what's going on? What's going on, collective? The King of Swords. You're starting to see something much more clearly now. You're intellectualizing it. Some of you may have been caught up in your emotions caught up in some sort of, yeah, with that moon, I hear fear of people finding out. What are you afraid that people will find out? It's facing the truth or facing your own truth. You haven't maybe divulged this to other people, and you may never divulge it to other people, but you want to fix it. You're working hard to keep it concealed, but I think for some of you, I have no idea what this is pertaining to. Only you would know in your each individual lives. But there's some decision that you have come to, and you're at a point where you need to come to some sort of clear cut decision in this particular thing. Let's see what the focus needs to be. Releasing the burden. Okay, let me just look at these again very quickly. Because the skunk, something's rotten in the state of Denmark. Something stinks. And I don't mean it literally. You're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking. So you'll attract into your life, okay, exactly what you want. So what I'm hearing here, collective, there may be some sort of bad habit, and you may be someone like me, and there's no judgment here. Let me tell you, there's never judgment here on this channel. But I am a serious pack rat. I mean, it's beyond pack rat. And so, and I don't like saying the H word because there's a lot of stigma that goes with it. Does anybody know what the H word is when you have too much stuff? They had a TV show about my understanding. And when you have a lot of stuff and you don't have space like other people do, it's embarrassing. I know with even the stuff that I have, it's embarrassing for me. And I don't have garbage or anything like that in my place, but I do have a lot of, I have tarot cards, I have books, I have puzzles, I have all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to even go into that, but something that, so with that stigma, there's some sort of stigma but you need to come to some sort of, and myself included, some sort of decision to release whatever this is behind this closed curtain. Hmm. Underneath all of this is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so I hear two things. First, I heard some of you are lying to yourself, that you don't see that there's a problem. Well, that's a problem in and of itself, because if you don't see that it's a problem, it's kind of hard to make changes if you don't actually see it for what it is. But then some of you have been very clever on how to conceal it and hide it. Let me see this last card. This is the tipping point. Something is happening. I'm not sure about the shared fire, but ooh, hold on just a second. Tipping point. Everything changes the moment you decide not to wait. Everything changes the moment you decide not to wait. A tipping point. For some of you, you may have started dating somebody, or you have been dating somebody, and now it's to the point where the person wants to come over, or you want them to come over, and you don't want them to see maybe your mess or whatever. Let's just see what the recent past energy, the Three of Wands, thinking about thinking about where you want to go with on this journey. Oh, this is like really, man, I could really dig into this. It's a tough decision, but it's a decision you're now seeing. You have to make some sort of decision. It's like choosing between two worlds. Do you want to live in the world behind the closed curtain? Or do you want to just let that go somehow? The other person doesn't have to know, but you are going to have to take care of it in order for, or if it's another person, in order for someone or something else to come in. And this, you've been waiting. You've been waiting for something. And it may have finally come, but now you're at a point where it's like, shoot, what do I do? Oh boy. All right. So this is the near future. And this is basically kind of like maybe some actions you can take to get yourself to the next point. There's the Two of Wands. Interesting. So you have the two, the three, and the 10 of Wands. And you have this fire card here, the shared fire. There's a passion. So I'm hearing for some of you, it is a relationship. Maybe you just have a messy apartment. Maybe it's not as bad, but you're embarrassed. You don't want to let the person in. The Two of Wands is making plans. So your next step, our next step, collective, is if we want something specific in our life, or we want to have our lives change in a better way, there's something that we have to, with that devil card, there's some bad habit or something. There's just something. The moon, the Five of Swords. It's a I have one more card to go and then I'll flip that back over. It's some here, we'll do this. It's something that you have been trying to get to stop over and over and over and over. And what is it? What is it? There's the King of Wands. Ooh, I like that. You're ready to take action. You are ready to take some action. I'm going to use these cards today. I'm not feeling the other ones. I'm feeling these. We're going to use these. Um, Woo. Collective. I always ask in my videos for you guys to comment down below. Please, 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 some of you, tell me what this is all about. I really want to know. Now I wish I did what other people do. They do the extendeds. Man, I really wish I could do that. Maybe I will in the future, but I don't have enough room to do that on my laptop and stuff. But okay, let's get into this. So the King of Swords, what is this decision about? The Knight of Pentacles. This is something you've wanted. It's a goal that you've had for a long time, potentially. But now you are actually going on the quest. And this Knight of Pentacles with this King of Swords is take a look at it at face value, whatever it is, and step by step plan on how you can improve whatever it is or change it. There's a thought process. It's like changing your mind. It's like that card that says positive, the manifestation, the positive. Maybe you're a person who kind of leans towards the negative because things happen to you, and sometimes we can focus on the negative, but unfortunately that's only going to attract more negative to us. And sometimes it's hard to look at the positive, but let's think of what we can release in our life to make space for something else. Chariot. Yes, we're going to release this burden and we're going to move forward. Okay, collective, we're going to move forward step by step. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to. And maybe if it's a person and you don't want them to come in and see your messy place or whatever the case may be, um, maybe just say, yeah, we could do that in the future, or figure out a way that you can plan something, even maybe pick a date in the future where you can have the person over for dinner, whatever, and then you can work on it. Make that be your goal. Because the Knight of Pentacles does have a goal, and they're very dedicated to it, but they like to take it step by step and not make any mistakes. They want to make sure everything they do is you know what I mean, is the way it's supposed to be. Seven of Swords, the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, and we have a Knight. So we have a lot of masculine energy here. Yeah, you're gonna have to put in some work here, collective. And this King of Pentacles means business. So you're going from the Knight to the King. He means business. And he's saying, start talking to me, don't fiddle faddle around. Don't lie to yourself. Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself into thinking, don't fool yourself into thinking it's going to happen all on its own. You have to put some effort into it. Once you start putting some effort into it, the universe is going to step in and say, if you ask, is going to step in and say, okay, you finally started doing what you're supposed to do. Sometimes we have some harsh lessons to learn. The Three of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. Now this, to me, tells me for sure that the minute you start doing some of the things that you're supposed to do, pardon me, I have something in my eye and it's bugging me and I can't see. So I'll just keep talking Don't mind me. Um, they, spirit. Sorry, no, it's distracting. Never mind. I'll stop. I'll just go blind. Um, this Six of Pentacles is saying it's a give and take. It's a give and take situation. Okay, you are ready to embark on this journey. The universe has brought something into your life to make you step it up. Yesterday's um, yesterday's video was raring to go. Kick it up a notch. So you may be saying, I am ready. I'm ready to do this. Well, kick it up a notch because things are going to start happening and it's a give and take. The minute you start doing things, it's like a windfall. All of a sudden, everything's going to start falling into place. And you're like, whoa, is that all it took? Two of Wands, the Page of Cups. Look at all these court cards here. And you may have other people help you. Maybe you need someone to help you. That's possible. The Page of Cups, there's the positive, the dreamer. Looking out into the, well, this person's looking out on the landscape and planning. Planning. This is what I'm going to do. It's all going to be great. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then I can do this, this, and this. You know, if you start visualizing it, the King of Wands, and we'll get to him in a minute. When you start visualizing as if it's already happening and you start putting some effort into it, there's that passion. Come out from behind the closed curtain. It reminds me of the Wizard of Oz. Ignore the person behind the closed curtain. You're a busy bee, working bee, hardworking bee. Be a hardworking bee and make this happen. There's the Queen of Wands. There. Okay, here's the Queen. There's the King. The Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. There you go. There's an alignment here. It's like the King has the vision and the Queen is the diva. She is stepping into her power. And the King is saying, I can see it now, Queen. We have it all. And then in your heart, the Queen is going, oh, yes, this is exactly what I wanted, but I want more. But I want more. And they will get it. Four of Pentacles. This deck right here, the energy of this Four of Pentacles is, this to me is kind of like either being stubborn or just not motivated. So collective, for some of you, and you're going to know who you are. You're not motivated to do this because if you aren't, guess what's going to happen? Now, all's quiet here, right? Quiet before the storm. If you don't do anything, the wrath of the tower is like right behind this. The devil's right there. The tower's right here. And you can sit there and you can sulk and you can do whatever, but Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Queen of Pentacles over there. We have another court card. It's almost like, the past. This could be like a dream that you had in your past. This past could be your actual, this life past or your past life. There's some dream. Saying follow your heart. Something that you've always wanted to do in your past. This Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. And we won't go any farther. The Queen of Pentacles here is saying if you stay dedicated and you work on it, you can have your happiness. You busy little bee. Get off your arse and start. Did I just take this card? I think I did. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. We're done. Well, collective, this is what I have for you. So, collective, the challenge is your wisdom is, it's going to end. The wisdom is you're a hardworking bee. So, make sure you get yourself moving and get this done. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, share, subscribe. I will see you tomorrow for Thursday Thoughts. More thoughts on this. See you tomorrow. Peace out.